Hello friends, today in this tutorial I will be telling you that how to build a webcam video recorder inside React.js. So basically this will be the application here, and for this we will be using a hook library inside React.js which is called as react-record-webcam. Basically this is the name of the library and this is the application. You can see here there is some button out there which is open camera. So if you click this button here, you will grant the permission to your web camera. So now you can see it is now access to my web camera, this library. So now you can see my face inside this video. It is playing here. So there is also now option of start recording. This option has now been triggered here. You can even close the camera by hitting this button. If you close it, you can toggle this. You can open the camera, you can close the camera like this. And then there is the start recording button, guys. So there is a button out there of start recording. So basically if you hit this button, you will be able to record the webcam that is happening here. So if I click the start recording, so now the recording is, you can see camera status is changed to recording here. So now at any moment of time you can click the stop recording button to stop the recording, and if I click it, now you can see your video has been successfully recorded. You can now see it is showing the preview of the recorded video. You can see that. You can even right click this and save this video inside your computer as a VLC player and KB file, or there is a button called as download. Basically you can click this button to download it as a attachment. If I click this download file, you will see it will download it as a MP4 file. So here you can play this file inside your video player, any video player that you have inside your Windows machine or Linux machine. So it is exactly 9 seconds, 10 seconds now. So this is a very basic application in order to download or record the video from your web camera and download it as an attachment inside React.js application. If you're watching it for the very first time, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel. So for building this, guys, we are using a special library inside React.js. As I already told you, if you search for this library, you will be able to get this React Record Webcam. This is the name of the library which I'm using here. Basically, it's a webhook for React.js for recording videos. So weekly downloads, you can see it is around 500. It is just a new library. All the developers will now download this. So this is their npm documentation page. So the documentation is very good. I will showing you a step-by-step instruction on how to configure this library. I have given all the source code in the description of the live stream. So in the live chat also I have given the link. You can copy paste the link here. So basically inside I have written a complete blog post, step by step instruction is given, all the source code is also given. So now let's get started by building this application, guys. So first of all I will make a new project inside my projects directory which will be webcam project. So I will go into this directory, guys. So here I will initialize a new React.js app which is webcam. So just install this. So it will now create a brand new React.js app, guys, inside this directory. So in the meantime, you can hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well for more quality videos like this. So it is just installing this, so just wait. So we will now, so this will be built entirely in TypeScript, guys, not in JavaScript. TypeScript, as you all know, it's a superset of JavaScript. Additional features are there, type checking. So TypeScript is a superset of JavaScript. It is a strongly typed programming language that builds on JavaScript, giving you better tooling at any scale. So we will be using TypeScript for this tutorial, not JavaScript. So I will be showing you how to configure TypeScript inside your React.js project. So once it installs, we can install over all these dependencies which are needed for this project. So it is just installing it. So just wait. So after it installs, we can go to the directory here which is webcam, and here we can open this inside our Visual Studio Code text editor. So basically, guys, this is, you can see, brand new React.js project. You can see it is currently empty here. You just need to delete all this code here from this, and we also don't need this test file, so we can delete this. We also don't need the logo, and these three files also. Simply delete this. So go to here. You also don't need this. So the very first thing, guys, we need to do, we need to actually install the library here, which is npmi react record webcam. This is the actual library that you need to install inside your project, guys. So simply install this. So make sure that you put --force flag to remove the compatibility issues. So now inside your package.json, this library will be installed. You can now see it is successfully installed inside the dependencies section, React record webcam. This is the version. So now, guys, instead of JavaScript file, just rename this file to TypeScript. So we'll say that tsx. So this stands for TypeScript. So now, guys, we need to write, also rename this file, which is index.js, to index.txtsx. This is the file. And here inside your root directory, guys, we need to create a file called as tsconfig.json. Basically, this file will tell you that how to interpret this TypeScript code for this React.js application. So here we need to first of all give a object inside this file, and this object will include a include property. And here we will be looking at all the files which are present inside the source directory. So here we'll say /source, and inside the source directory we will look at all the files. So just put a comma. So this simply means that all the files which are present inside the source directory, we will look at we will compile those TypeScript files to JavaScript. So these files, this is meant by this statement. The next one is for the compiler options. This is of object, guys, that we need to pass. So the very first option is strict option. This will be true because we are compiling TypeScript. The next second option will be, guys, es module interrupt. This will be true, put a comma, and then comes the library option. This will be an array, and here you need to provide the DOM, and here we need to compile also the ES 2015 syntax, ES 2015. That's it. And also we need to compile the JSX. So JSX will be equal to React. That's all that you need to write inside this file, guys. That's all. This file is very much important. If you don't make this file, your TypeScript project will not work. So right here in the root directory, just make this file tsconfig.json, and now move to your index.tsx, guys, file here. So basically what we will say is that we need to include this file. So first of all, we will import the React dependency. So import star as React from the React dependency. And then we need to also import the render method, which is present from React DOM. And also we need to import the app from app TypeScript file. And here basically we will be giving a root element, guys, which is root element. So here we will be targeting document.getElement by ID, which is having this ID root. And basically we will use the render method to simply say app, put a comma, and root element. That's it. This is the method, guys, which we need to use right here. So this completes, sorry, this needs to be const. So it is saying that it is not a module, so basically you need to go to app.tsx file here. First of all, you need to convert it to a module so that we can include this. So right here at the very top, we will simply say that import React from React. And also, guys, we will export this as a component like this, as a functional component like this. So now this error will be gone here, guys. You can see that. So basically, if you see here, there is some kind of error. App cannot be used as a JSX component. Its return time void is not a valid JSX element. Let me see. Export const app. So here we need to return something, guys, here. So we need to have return statement hello world, and that's it. I think that last, if you want to know. So this error will be gone now, guys. Now we can compile this project. So basically, if you now need to run your React.js project, just type here npm start. Obviously it will start this application at localhost 3001. So let me see if it is TypeScript is working in React.js or not. Just wait, it is reloading the project. So if you're watching it for the very first time, guys, then please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. I am seeing that people are not liking the content, so please hit the like button, subscribe the channel. So you can see hello world is showing here. Now we need to develop our project. So we have successfully configured TypeScript inside our React.js project. So now, guys, we will need to basically, I will show you the basic example of using this library. So as I already told you, basically this is a hook that we are using here, use record webcam. So the very first thing we will do is that basically we also need to import the app file which is present here, app.css. App.css. Just import this file also, which is present inside the root directory app.css. This holds the basic styles for the application. So inside, after this, guys, we need to also put the options. Basically these are the options which will be, this will be of type record webcam options. So this will be imported from, you can see, react record webcam. So basically this will be an object holding the type of the video, file name, all that stuff. File name, basically you can give any file name. Let's suppose I give here test file name, and the extension here, file type, this can be mp4 or webam. Two files are supported. I will put here mp4, put a comma, and then the width of the video. Width will be full HD 920 and the height will be around 180. That's it. So it's a full HD video. This is the size, full HD for YouTube, 920 and 1080. So right here, guys, inside this functional component we will have our record webcam variable. This will be of the type the record webcam hook. This is the, so this hook we need to first of all import this, guys. So we will write a second import statement, and basically we will say import type, and inside this we will say it will be imported from react record webcam, and inside this we have this hook called as record webcam hook. This is the hook here, we are using it. So guys, inside this we will pass here use record webcam. So this hook will also be present, guys, so just put a comma and use record webcam. So here the initial value we will pass here, which is the options of the video file. So here we will pass these options, that's it. So it is saying that you need to remove, add all missing imports, use record, that's it. Now the error will be gone here like this. We have successfully imported this. So after doing this, guys, inside our return statement, instead of hello world, we need to give it a div which will have a class name of demo section. So here we will be having a simple h1 heading, guys. So this will be saying that webcam recorder. So inside this recorder, guys, we will have a simple paragraph which will be showing the camera status whenever you have allowed the permission. Whenever it is in recording mode, it will be showing the actual status. So this status can be done using record webcam dot status. This is the property which is there inside this hook, like this. So if you now do this, if you refresh your application, it is saying camera status is closed, so we haven't allowed the permission, so that's why the camera is closed right now. So when we allow the camera, this camera will be opened by default. So if you're watching it for the very first time, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel. And after this we will have a div. Inside this we will have a button. Basically this button, guys, we will be having a text which will be called as open camera. So if you see this, we have this open camera button here. So when we click this, we need to allow the permission. So basically we will be binding a on click to it. So when we click this button, what we need to do is that we need to execute a method which is record webcam, and there is a method called as open. We'll call this method, guys. Basically this method will able to grant the permission of the camera. If I click this button now, it will ask for the permission, guys, which is http localhost 3001 wants to use your camera and use your microphone. Either you can block it or allow it. If I allow this, now you will be able to see my camera, but you can't see my video because we haven't started the video. So now to do this, guys, it's very simple. Basically after this button we will have, now we need to show a video. Basically inside that video we need to say here, after this div tag we will have a video tag. Basically here we will be showing the video live streaming. So basically we will be attaching a reference to it. Reference will be equal to record webcam, and there is a method called as webcam reference. That's it. If you now refresh here, if you click open camera, and now you will see that, guys, camera status will change to open. You can see camera status is changed to open. So now basically we need to show the video. So now to show the video, guys, we have attached this reference attribute. So basically you also need to give it a autoplay and attribute, and also mute it by default. These two attributes you need to assign this here. So it is saying that autoplay doesn't exist on type. Just close it like this, autoplay. So here, guys, we also need to give it a style attribute to it. Let me see why it is not. Let me copy the video tag. So basically here, let me paste it. So now you can see that. So basically autoplay, muted, these are the two attributes that we have defined here. So if you now refresh it now, your application, click open camera, now you will see my face here. Basically this is my web camera reference is there. So basically this is the method, guys, reference. You need to attach a record camera, record webcam dot webcam reference. So now after this, guys, basically when we click this button, you can now see this. We are when we open camera, basically we are opening this camera, so you can see my face here. So we have successfully done that. So we will need to have a record, get recording as well. So we need to start the recording as well. After this button we will have another button. Basically this button will show, that is another button which will be close camera. So when you hit this button now, the camera should close. So now it is not doing it. So we need to attach a on click. So when you click this button now, So there is a method out there which is record webcam dot close. So now if you do this guys, if you click this button, web camera will be closed. So you can now see my video is not showing. So you can toggle this. So now this is a close camera button. After this guys, we will have another button which will be for recording purposes. So now to record the video. So here we will say that start recording. So now there will be a third button which will be start recording. So now basically when you click this button on click, there is a method out there which is record webcam start. That's it. So if you click it, the recording will start. Here you can see camera status changes to recording. So we also need to have a next button which will actually stop the recording. So we'll say that stop recording. So again you need to bind a on click. So you can see guys how easy it is to make this video webcam recorder. So there is a method inside this hook which is called as stop. This will actually stop the recording for us. So you can see open the camera, close it, start recording. You can see the status is open. Click stop recording. So here camera status preview. So now we need to show the preview video guys, the recorded video. So for showing it, basically as I hit this, we will have it separate section for this. We will say video. Again this will be autoplay, muted. So here guys the reference will be equal to record webcam, and there is this reference which is preview reference. That's it. So now if you see guys, if I click open camera and close it, if I click start recording, so now you can see I am recording my web camera. So if I now click stop recording, so it is saying that camera status is, you can now see this is a preview section which is shown here. You can see the recorded video. You can even save this video outside your computer. It is saved as MKV file. You can open this inside VLC player. So like this. So this is the video that you have recorded. So now guys what we need to do is that we need to download it as an attachment. So basically we need to also show the download button. So just after this button we will have another button which will called as, which is able to, so there is also a retake button which allows you to retake or re-record the video. So when you click it, this method is present, record webcam dot retake. There will be another button which will be able to download recording. So when you now click this button guys, now on click, there is a method out there which is dot download, and similarly we will have a last button to get the recording. This is similar to download as well. When you click this button also, record webcam, get recording, that's it. This is the method, or you can do like this, which is get recording, file hooks. This is the methods. So here you can import this get recording. I think it is present. So I think camera status. Just import this camera status as well. You need to define this function here guys, which is this function here which we have defined. So const get recording file hooks. First of all, hit the like button guys, subscribe to the channel as well. This will be a async function, and in order to get the recording. We will convert this to a blob object. So await record webcam dot get recording, and then we'll console log it as a base64 blob. That's it. So now guys, we need to just attach the conditions here to hide those buttons whenever we open the camera. We need to disable it. So there is a disable attribute we need to give to each of these buttons. So disable attribute. So we have a set of conditions will be there. So we will check for the record webcam dot status property. Basically here we will compare it. If the status is equal to camera status open, if the camera is open, in that case also if the status is equal to the recording status, uh, if it is in recording status, and also if it is in if the status is in camera status dot preview. In any of these three conditions guys, if the statement is equal to true, then we will disable this button. So what will now happen, basically if you press this button will be disabled by default. You can, because camera status is open, so this condition evaluates to true. That's why this disable attribute makes it option to true. So when it basically it is true, the button will be disabled. Now you can see button is disabled. Same condition we need for the close camera guys as well. We need to assign this disable attribute here as also. So we will be also be giving the same attribute here, which is disabled. And here guys, we will again have the same conditions. I think it will be for somewhat different here. Record webcam dot camera status, sorry, status, if it is equal to camera status dot open, if the camera is open, then we need to disable it. Sorry, if the camera is closed, we need to disable it. And also when it is in recording mode. In recording mode, sorry, preview mode, we need to disable this. And similarly guys, we will be attaching for all the things out there. For the start button as well, we will be attaching these disabled attributes like this. When the camera is closed, recording preview, this button will be disabled. And in similar manner, we will also attach it for the stop recording as well. So basically this button will be disabled whenever it is in recording mode, this disable button. Is not equal to recording. So when the recording is going on, then only this button will be not be disabled. And for the retake button as well, when the button will be in preview mode, and for the download as well. So when the camera is in preview mode. So after attaching this in guys, now you can see our application is complete. If I click open camera, so close camera, start recording. Now our recording is going on. Click on stop recording. You can click on download recording. Your file is downloaded. You can see your file which is recorded here. It will be, you can play this recording right here. And This is a preview which is shown here. And also to the video tag, guys, we will also attach some styling to it based upon we will display it. So just attach this styling, guys, which is when the status is equal to open or recording mode, we will display it to block. In other cases, will not display this camera. And similarly, we will be attaching it for the preview section as well, preview recording. So whenever the camera is in preview mode, we will show it in block, and in all other cases we will not display this. So now you can see that. Open camera, close camera, click on start recording, stop recording. So now your preview is showing here. Click on download recording, retake, close camera, start recording, stop recording. So in this way, guys, you can do it. You can build your own application here inside React.js. If you're watching it for the very first time, then please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel as well. This is the easiest of applications we have developed using React.js, using hooks in order to uh, record video and also download it as an attachment as well. If you're watching it for the very first time, then please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel as well. I'm seeing people are not liking the content. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel as well if you're watching it for the very first time.